you're there. Can't focus, can't get yourself to do the work you need to do. I think I figured out that solution. So watch this video and see if you learn anything. Been in that situation, where we've got some shit to do. We've got to do our job applications, we've got to do our exam revision, we've got to start the business plan, but we just keep putting it off. There's always something that we need to do, but we just can't sit down. It's like there's a mental block. There's literally like a physical block. This used to happen to me when I need to sit down. There's something that just pulled me away. I believe if you can overcome that hurdle, you can pretty much do anything you want. You literally become unstoppable because you can sit down and do work, and that is one of the hardest things to do in this generation. So I think I figured this out, and I'm going to highlight it to you right now. So keep your brain on. Here's the thing I realised. No matter what happens, when you start on something, it does not feel as good as any of the other activities. So if you've done an hour of this, you'll always in the back of your mind be thinking, you know what, I've got my PlayStation, which is going to provide me 3 hours of so much more feel good. So why the hell would I stick with this when I can do that? If you've got a Netflix show that you're watching at the moment and you've got an important task to do for work, you're always going to think to yourself, I can't wait till I can get on that TV show or I can start watching that. And more often than not, that TV show will overlap into your night schedule, mess up your sleep, and then you're delayed on your work project as well. Now I found, to be honest, the only way to actually beat this is by getting rid of that. So your feel good only comes from the important task. That's my goal. I want to get to the point where all my feel good hormones, all my dopamine comes from purposeful work. Like, just imagine the advantage you'd have if you could feel pleasure from doing the work that you knew was going to get you to the goal that you wanted to get to. Now, I know that we're always conditioned to think, oh, you need to do the work and then you have a reward at the end of it. But what if the reward is the work itself? And with everything, it takes time and it takes small steps. So what I'd suggest you do is, I know everyone does this, when you have the food, you have to watch a video. But why? We've just been conditioned to do that. It's a habit. How about next time you eat food, you decide not to watch a video and you actually just become more aware of yourself? Or if there's something that you're doing, you normally listen to music, just how about you cut the music out and just become aware of your surroundings while you're doing what you're doing. Just slowly start to drop the dopamine from the other areas of your life. Then you can actually feel the pride and joy coming from doing the purposeful work, which I know is very difficult in today's generation with all the distractions that we've got.